Abby. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys my Kraken Texas pin haul, and I'm only going to go through the ones that I'm keeping for my personal collection. I am a starving 101 Dalmatian completionist, which means I am actively trying to get there, but at this point I believe there's over like 1900 Dalmatian pins. It was authentic Disney license 101 Dalmatian pins, and I mean like every one, every variant, all the things. So this is definitely a passion project. So far I'm over 500, but I was able to add a lot of goodies from this weekend, so that was really exciting. And I want to start, speaking of goodies, by showing you guys some of the fun, just little like knick-knack gifts that I was given from friends or people that I know. So let's get into it. This first one was from someone I hadn't met in real life yet. Her name is Angie, and we are friends on Instagram and whatnot. And she found me like very early on, and she had a little like gift baggie for me with some candy, and it had this cute little Christmas adorable. So I'm really excited to open this up. Thank you so much, Angie. That was so sweet. And then my friend Dana, you guys might know her as Neuro Disney on Instagram and whatnot. She was trying to get the anxiety of the little gotcha machines from the Adorables collection, but she ended up getting Cruella, and she reached out and she was like, do you want it? And I'm like, obviously. So this is super cute, and it like, look, you can actually like get the balls, and then it comes out and it's like, they're like little puppies. It's so cute. Anyways, I think I'm gonna use these as little giveaways on my shows, like use them to put for little giveaways. I don't know, we'll see. I want to be creative with it, but this was just so stinking cute. I didn't break it, I promise. I just need to put it back together. Can you tell all my friends know that I love Dalmatian stuff? My friend Becca gave me this cute little Cruella puffball keychain. I can't wait to put her on my bag. She's so cute. Actually, there was somebody there, as you guys probably know at these events, they'll have different merchandise vendors as well sometimes, and this one lady had pins, but she also was selling the adorable pins, and we had done a pin trade and we were like $10 off, and I was like, don't even worry about it, it's fine. And she was like, you know what, why don't you come pick a pen? So anyways, I was able to get this little dog here. I guess it's ironic, right? There's dog hair on it, but I was able to get this cute penny pin with the Dalmatian. It's so cute. I have a little collection going of my adorable pins, so I was very excited to get this one. All right, let's get into the pins. I'm gonna start with my 101 Dalmatian pins, and it's not the only thing I collect, but that is my main collection. So we'll go ahead and knock that out first, and then we'll get into all the other stuff that I got from the event. And I'm only gonna show you guys my keepers because otherwise we would be here literally all day. I feel like I have to start with this one. It's so gorgeous. I actually got this one in the lobby on Friday night through a trade, and I will say that they actually didn't find anything in my books that they needed, which is totally fine. I was obviously pretty like about it because I'm obsessed with this pen, but my friend Ethier was able to make a trade work with them, and so I was able to get this pen. And so basically like he worked something out with them, and then I was able to trade with him, and so we did like a three-way trade. Anyways, I'm so excited. This is a Artland limited edition of 100. We did a lot from this series, but this was number 22 from the Art Pen series. So this is from a few years back. I've never seen this pen in real life, so I was very excited. The next one was this little Dalmatian girl. I also haven't been able to find this one in the wild, so I was very excited to find her. She was shockingly like a little pricey, but at the end of the day, as a completionist, part of the gig is just I have to have everything at some point. So I was like, it's now or never, let's just grab her. But she's super glittery and really cute, so I love her so much. This one I've been in search of for a very long time. They did an entire series of Stitch dressed as, and this one is the Dalmatian, and I can always find all the other ones except this one. So I was so excited when it came across. I was like, whatever I need to do, I need him. Another pink a la mode Cruella. I'm always surprised by some of the like basic, or people are surprised like, oh, you don't have that one already? And I'm like, there's literally so many in the universe, where again there's almost 2,000. So yeah, there's definitely bound to be ones that I don't have yet. I actually put together a little pinfolio board so it'd be easier to look at some of the ones that I got. But here are some of the loose pins that I got. I love this little, this is a fantasy pin, so this is not authentic. This was from my friend Carlita. They designed these, and I just think it's so precious. And all the rest of them are authentic ones that I needed. I always love Cruella with her cigarette. And then this one, actually, I ended up trading away a while ago, like months and months ago. ago because someone desperately wanted it for their collection. And I don't know, I very much was like, you know what, this pin will come back to me. And I'm shocked how long it took me, but it did come back to me. So I was able to get the full teapot set, which was very exciting. Yeah, just this cute little like vintage 101 pin. And then on the back, I have some more of the loose pins that I got. So this was just a cute Mother's Day one, the newspaper one. This is actually a WDI puzzle piece. I have to look and see what the LE on it. This is an LE 250. So that was a really exciting find. And then this one was actually a super low LE as well. This, if I can get it off, this Cruella key is an LE of 150. And this was part of a villain's key set that had came out. So it was really exciting to find these ones. I feel like I got some goodies. It was just such a good turnout, some really beautiful stuff, and everyone was so nice. I had a wonderful time. Okay, a couple of more. I have 101 Dalmatians. This one was actually from a 12 pin set, and they're all this like plastic, which again for me is totally fine, but they are Disney licensed, and I have this one as well. So I was able to pick up 2 more, and I believe I already have 2, so now I'm just missing a couple. So that's exciting to knock them off the list. My friend Maya traded me this DSSH Dalmatian pin. I always say I'm in search of because I don't have it, but this one specifically, I knew I was like, I need that one as soon as I saw it. So it was very exciting that she traded me for it. And then this one, I actually haven't seen this one, so I was excited to get my hands on it. I must want to say it's Loungefly. Oh no, it's Pink Alamode. These pins are ginormous. This is actually a pre-production. It was from a Generation series, and this is an LE 300, but this was the original concept art of it. As you can see up here, it has, I think this is Lucky up here, but it's got all kinds of characters. We've got Marie, Jiminy Cricket, it's got Alice on it, Snow White, and what they ended up doing with this was, one, I believe they changed the color, and then, bless you, the dog sneezed. 2, they decided to put Walt in the middle of this, so I will put a picture of that somewhere. So they did change this up. This was the original concept art for it. I honestly really like it this way, but I do like the way that it looks with Walt as well. It's an LE 300. It does have some damage on the back, but honestly, I don't care. It's going into my personal collection, which is its forever home, so it didn't really matter to me. And now I just feel like I need to find the other variant of it. That's kind of the hard part about being a completionist, is deciding, you know, what makes completion, right? So I technically have this pen, but I feel like if I don't have this one and the other variants, then I'm not really complete on it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Okay, and last but not least, by any means, I honestly am shocked that I have this pen in my hand. Like, I'm so shocked. Luckily, this was like a week ago, so the emotions have died down, but I definitely shed real tears for this pen. This is the Cruella profile. Actually, someone came over to my booth and was like, did you see that Collect Random has the Cruella profile? And I was like, I must go see it. So of course I went and saw it. I thought about it for a couple of days. This was a 2-day event, so I went and looked at it. I feel like I looked at it a couple of times to be like, okay, do I need it? Like, and of course, I know that I need it at some point, but this was one that I thought that I really wouldn't have until like the very end, because she's obviously just a very pricey pen. But we were able to make a trade work. I did a bulk trade with them at the very end because I didn't want to get rid of all of my pens up front. I wanted to wait through the event, especially as a vendor. But at the end, right before I left, we were able to make a trade work, and I'm so excited. I cannot believe I have the Cruella profile. I'm just like speechless. Anyways, I just love her so much. And thank goodness they didn't add any Dalmatian profiles. I guess there's still a chance they could put out more profiles, but I hope not. And that is all my new Dalmatian pins. So I feel like I got some really fun, unique, good ones. And I didn't even get a chance to leave my table all of the time. I mean, I do think I ended up looking at all of the vendors, but anyways, it was just so great, such a great turnout, and I'm thrilled. I'm very excited. So outside of 101 Dalmatians, I do collect some random like mystery sets, and then sometimes if I just find a series that I really like that's come out at some point, I like to find them. And honestly, I just love finding pins in the wild and then starting random new series, so that happens sometimes. The first one that I started recently was the Waffle series, and I was able to pick up 4. I was able to pick up 4 new waffle pins, so that was very exciting. I was able to pick up Marie, and I feel like she's a hard one to find, Pluto, and then Jack Skellington and Blue. So I got 2 of them from a friend who held on to them for me. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate you. And then the other 2 I just found with someone who came to my table, and we were able to make a trade for them. So now I have 8, but this is a set of 16, which is crazy. So I'm halfway there, halfway complete. This next set was also from Dana. So again, Neuro Disney, you guys make sure to go follow her, but she held on to this for me. I looked at this when I saw her back at the 25th celebration event in Florida, and she still had it. So we ended up making a trade for it, which was exciting. And it's actually a 4-pin set from Shanghai, and it makes like a little triangular seasonal puzzle, which is super fun. So we'll go in order. So the first one is Spring, which is the Tinkerbell, and then there's also the Summer, which of course had to be Stitch. And then there is Fall, which is Pooh and Piglet. I just love this one so much. And then the last one is Donald with the nephews. It's super cute, and I cannot wait to put this on my board. I recently started the colors from the hidden Mickeys that have came out over the years. I just picked up a few of them from the events. These are the ones that I picked up. I really do love the yellow ones. I was excited to get Belle. I got that from my friend Lyric. And I believe the Yoda is a chaser, right? And Bing Bong's definitely a chaser. So these are really exciting, and I can add them to the collection. I know I'm like late to the party on those. I was able to pick up another one of my little Hong Kong Disneyland ghosts. These are very exciting, and they glow in the dark, which is super fun, but I'm only missing 2, so I needed Mickey, and I happened to, this was like the only one I found the entire weekend, so that was exciting, and now I'm only missing Chip to complete my set. I also recently started this Shanghai series here, and I was able to find Pooh, and then I also found a Tigger at a different table from the same series, so that's 2 more down from the series, and I only had 1, so very still new to finishing this set. But I think there's a couple of others outside of the box as well, but the box has 8. I just think this series is so precious. I mean, it's literally Pooh Bear with a leaf and a bumblebee on it. Like, how could you not love it? Pink a la Mode was there, and they did a mystery puzzle princess series, and of course I had to get it. So I did end up completing the set. I will put here what the set looks like, but I'm gonna show you guys each of the pins individually. We have to start with this one. It's so beautiful. It's Belle and Tiana, and it is pin on pin. So, so beautiful. And these are LE of 300. I also have Pocahontas, the Ariel and Moana, Jasmine, Cinderella and Mulan, and Rapunzel. And I love this series because if you look at the pins, all of them individually can go onto someone's board. So I feel like this was very intentional on their part, that if you just wanted Rapunzel, or you just wanted Ariel, or you just wanted Jasmine, that this puzzle series will look really nice independently of one another, but that you could also put them together and they still look cohesive. So really good artwork from Palm. I've been working on this Autumn Fall Leaf series as well, so I was able to pick up Simba. I already have Lucky and Copper, so very excited to add him to the collection. This was actually, fun fact, one of my very first series that I was working on when I first started pin trading, and I don't know why, but I started coming away from sets, and then I just wanted to focus on Dalmatians, so I traded away all of those pins, and now I'm getting back into sets again, so now I have to basically start over. It's fine. That's definitely just part of like the pin trading process, right? Is sometimes your collections will come and go. Now I will say my 101 Dalmatians is here to stay, but the sets sometimes come and go, but I'm excited to get back into it because it is such a pretty set, and there was a reason that I loved it in the first place. This was a very exciting find. I found these from my friend Shay, and these are the Hong Kong Disneyland Anniversary Parade floats, and I actually used to have the Monsters Inc. and the Mickey and Minnie one, but again, I was talking with somebody who, a friend of mine, who needed those to complete their set, and so I, again, believe very much so that pins will come back to me. So I ended up getting those pins to them so that they could have it to complete their set. I don't think I realized how hard it was going to be to find them again, because at the time they had just released from Hong Kong, and so I kind of figured I'd find them quickly. I did not. It has been quite a few months, but I was able to find those two, so that was exciting, and I never see the Princess Parade float, so that was very exciting, and now I'm only missing Up to complete my set. As you guys can tell, I love international mystery pins. I mean, I love all of them, but there's something special about the international mystery pins. I don't know. I think it's the quality. They're just very, very unique, and I feel like every time they put out a box, they're just so different than the ones before or anything I've ever seen from them before. I was very excited about fighting this grandma from Mulan piece. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on her name right now. If you didn't know any better what set this came from, you would just think this was like a random piece from wherever for Mulan, but this is actually part of the sword mystery pin set, and this came out before I really got into pin trading, so I've seen it recently and I'm like, I have to have it. So I cannot believe I found one in the wild. I feel like these are really hard to find individually. Lots of people giving away the actual sword, but not trading this sword, but never just like the individual pieces. So as soon as I saw it, and this was like towards the end of the event, I was like, I'm shocked she still had this. So anyways, so excited, and I was able to trade for that. So it's my first piece for the sword. So we did start a new set, but this was a set I've been after anyways. In the past, I hadn't been a huge fan of box lunch and Loungefly pins, but lately they've been doing some really fun things. And I loved this Christmas wreath series that they put out. It's so cute, and I was able to find Tigger. I'm only missing Tigger and Eeyore, so I was able to find Tigger, and now I just need Eeyore to complete my set. And I got this from my friend Kaylin. I recently unboxed the Box Lunch Cats and Dogs camera series because it had the Lucky in it, and then I decided that I wanted to complete the series. And so when I was at the event, I found all of these cameras, and it looks like they put out like a princess series. They don't have it anymore in stores, but shockingly, I was able to find every single princess. There's only 6, so I got Ariel, Jasmine, Snow White, Mulan, Tiana, and Aurora. It was just crazy. I was able to complete the entire series at the event. And then I also got this Mickey and Minnie and Pluto one that I honestly think this was just one that Box Lunch sold, but obviously it kind of goes with the collection. So now I'm collecting the cameras, and it looks like, I think Box Lunch is putting out a little like Polaroid camera series. So I guess another series I have to collect. But if you haven't seen this series, it's so fun. Like, how interactive is this? I just love pins that move. They have a special place in my heart. And last but not least is this Hong Kong Disneyland Chip and Dale lollipop plate. If you guys follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you guys will see that I actually found one of these a couple of months ago, and I fell in love with it. I definitely want to complete the whole set, and my plan is to get the plate set and do something fun and put it into my kitchen. And I, again, just can't believe I found one of these in the wild, especially because it's international and it's such a like random series. And the entire series features Chip and Dale with different like junk foods. So there's like pancakes, there's like obviously like a lollipop, there's an ice cream sundae one, etc, etc. So anyways, this is my second one from the series, and this was from my friend Double JJ, so thank you so much. And that is everything that I got for my keepers, and that is only my keepers. That's not even stuff I just traded to trade. I feel like the video would be way too long if I showed you guys everything, but I got lots of other fun stuff that I can now retrade as well. Thank you so much to every single person who traded with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, I'm biased. I love going through my hauls. Let me know which one was your favorite that I got from the event this weekend. And if you guys like videos like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!